Hi, my name is Jason Carley, and this is my video for the game balancing sprint review. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our build. Bring this here. Alrighty, so if you hit play game, you will load into my partner's first level, but most of my things take place in my level, so I'm going to go there now. Alright, first thing I want to go over is the dash bug. The dash bug was something that we've had since early in development, and this dash bug caused a issue that I will show now. First, let me bring up the Jira issue to show that I have it made, and it's the dash bug. When the player presses it in rapid succession, the dash will break. So to show that off, go here, File Explorer, excuse me, File Explorer, Captures, right here. I believe this. Yes. Okay. I shot this in the editor though, but it's just to show off the bug. So see, that was the normal dash and it works fine. But if you sat there and spammed it, you kind of got stuck midair and were just stuck on that plane of existence. So very interesting. All right. So let's move on. Oh wait, no. One other thing I could talk about is my final movement adjustments. Ever since I started making this game, I wanted our movement to be as tight and responsive as possible, because I feel like that's what makes a platformer really satisfying, is when the gameplay just feels good to do. So what I tried to do was I tried to make it even more responsive than it already was, to the point where you can really just jump off a ledge and you have enough control to get back in time, well, past a certain point. But I just wanted the controls to be as tight as possible and just feel responsive, feel good. But that's all for that. Let's move on. That was a key. I will show to you what the keys do and what changed about them from the original build of this level to now. Let's go ahead and go down here and grab this key. Grab over here, grab this checkpoint. Bouncing that red ball. That red ball actually brings up the next Jira issue that I will talk about. So I had an issue made that was called the jump board replacement, where I wanted to replace the asset I made at the beginning of this project and try to make it better. Unfortunately, I couldn't think of anything to replace them. So instead, my teammate offered to just use his boost orbs, which are practically the same thing, except they just launch the character a certain distance, which is what I did. I replaced all the jump orbs in the level with boost orbs. Well, not all of them. I actually removed some of them and just kept them removed. A lot of adjustments were made to this level. So when you get to this door, if you notice, a pop-up will come up and tell you that you need 3 keys for it. This stays here, so it will always pop up when you come by here, but that's just to remind the player that they need 3 keys. And that's all part of my ice key fix. I wanted to give the players more information about the keys and about what they do. I also needed to adjust the reward for getting all the keys, because before, the reward was lives. You got a bunch of lives, and that was it. Since we got rid of lives, that's no longer a good reward, so I am having to change that. As you can see, the door turned red, which means I don't have all the keys. Last key's down here. So now we can, I just made this faster. Now we can move on, and now I will show off the rest of the level and show the adjustments that were made, talk about them and why, and show the level transitioning to the next level. And we will be done with this video. Oh. So far, this is all the same. This is how I had the levels in the beginning. I made platforms, and I made different platforms that moved at a certain different rhythm than others to create some interesting platforming scenarios. So on this jump orb here. Here we used a jump orb, but now I have a boost sphere, which made this part way easier than it was before, but I don't mind that too head. This level always felt a little too hard, so I'm glad that the boost orbs were able to add some ease to it. Trying to get through here. Okay. Where's the platform? Oh, give it a second. Up here. Up here. Up here. I also use the boost orbs in places where the spring isn't strong enough, so the boost orb can get you all the way up there. Alright, I believe this is the last part until the end of the level. So we gotta. Oh, I messed that up. I fell a long way. Okay, let's try this again. Jump on the orb, bounce. Another issue I had with this level starting out was my background was one color, and that created a weird perspective that made it hard to see movement, like see relative movement, I guess is the best word. But anyway, that was the last section of jumping and such. Now you can walk over here and you win. I have it set to where there's a delay, so if you wait long enough, you would automatically be transitioned to the level. That way, the player has a choice of going to level select, quitting out, or things like that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your feedback, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Alrighty, everybody, how is it going? Welcome in. I am Patrick Bird, and I will be showing you today what work we have done on our Celestial Lions Platformia project. So here is me opening it there from the depot. Just make sure my audio is working. OBS has been acting very strange lately. Very, very strange. Alright, that seems to be receiving audio. So we'll hit play game. Takes us to the first level. I have gone back and reformulated all of my jump spots and volumes. So this is supposed to introduce the boost volume itself. Got ourselves little jumps here and there. The boost volume was originally to throw us onto the platform, and then the platform was a jump boost volume jump. The whole puzzle behind the boost volumes is they throw you so high in the air you don't get to see where you're supposed to be landing. So it's more of a guess and try and figure out what the distance to the next boost volume is, you know? You can cheat certain jumps, but I would not recommend it because you will miss checkpoints. We have enemies to slow us down, which they do, and they can also be destroyed. Get back down here, you. Get back down here, you. Yeah. As you saw, it also took a point of my health away. Yeah, we got checkpoints. See, gotta kind of commit to a leap of faith there. There we go. Got our checkpoint. Oof. And we died. See, it resets the health and everything. Nice, and we made it. So we get a second to like level select, replay our main menu if we'd like, which I will click the main menu button. Oh, see, loaded us into the next level. So when we click the main menu button, I'm gonna go back to there, and we're gonna go ahead and click level select, and we're gonna go into my maze level. Now the maze level, I had to reposition a bunch of platforms, and I added a couple more branchways for you to go in and explore. I reformulated one or two of my sections so that it's not just static jumping. There's a couple fake platforms and saw blades and enemies to move around and get through. Got spikes as our avoidance hazards. I had to reposition some of the spikes, but those were just minor details that were more aesthetic than anything else. The Leap of Faith puzzle, I repositioned and added the fake platform there, which is supposed to, as you can see, block that jump once. So if you stutter or you get smacked or you stagger, you will not make that jump. And then make it to the end. And as you can see in a second, we're taking the liberty to make it take us to the next level. That's right, folks. We take it to the next level here. And loads us into each other's level, finishing off with a you win screen and taking us to the home page. So on that note, thank you so much for sticking with us. And I'll catch you next time.